Hello! Welcome to Essay Nights, the Essay Slayers. My name is Julie and I will be your instructor as we read through analysis of behavior modification in the classroom. The article source is embedded in the video description below. Feel free to read along. Please note that you can get a custom, plagiarism-free essay for as little as $10 a page at Essay Nights. The link is in the description. When reading behavior modification in the classroom, I found a lot of useful and interesting information. Classroom behavior and its disorders are the main object of survey made by the author. The author of the article states that classroom behavior can be influenced. Although there are certain limits, such as temperamental or emotional influences related to ADHD or depression, all children function more effectively under the right set of consequences. Reinforcers are consequences that strengthen behavior. Punishments are consequences that weaken behavior. The author of the article proposes a set of rules, which can influence behavior in the classroom. The author says as a thesis that behavior is influenced by the events that either precede or follow them. The article contains not only research of the problematic question but also practical advice and applications, which can be used in the classroom. The authors propose models and teachings with different discipline referrals. Reinforcement and punishment, two basic techniques used in education, are studied under the different angle. The author gives basic principles to make them more effective and suitable for each definite classroom situation. Although reinforcement and punishment can be equally effective in reducing specific target behaviors in the classroom, reinforcement is by far more effective in helping children develop alternative, more functional behaviors. Conclusions made by the authors are enforced by the examples from classroom management. The article stresses the positive effect of the positive reinforcement use. The topic of positive reinforcement has been actively discussed during the last decade. Humanistic approach and learner-centered learning orient teachers and methodologists on the use of positive reinforcement, but the problem isn't fully studied yet. The author of the article gives arguments, which prove the effectiveness of positive reinforcement when dealing with the classroom behavior. In addition, he distinguishes different types of positive reinforcement and characterizes situations when these different types can be used. Next section of the article gives a description of negative reinforcement and its different types. The author insists on the rational balance between positive and negative reinforcement. When used appropriately, punishment can make a positive difference. However, punishing interventions should always follow efforts at using reinforcing interventions to model and shape appropriate classroom behavior. I think that the question of balance of positive and negative reinforcement is very interesting and should be studied carefully. Methodology and psychology have made a significant step forward in learning cognitive and behavioral patterns of pupils to different situations. The article gives us insight into these new discoveries and gives also us the possibility to find their practical application. I find the article interesting and useful at the same time. It contains theoretical data along with practical techniques, which can be used in practice. I appreciate the deep methodological and psychological survey of the methods of dealing with classroom behavior disorders made by the authors. Several authors cited in the article show that the author has made a serious research of the problem described. The article presents a diverse set of problems that may appear in the classroom and provides the means to resolve them. As the author states, through practice comes proficiency. And I believe that a lot of practical advices can be attained from the article. Sources: 1. Analysis of behavior modification in the classroom, www.udonline.org/ article/603L. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me. I hope you enjoyed learning about analysis of behavior modification in the classroom as much as I did. Kindly remember that you can get a custom, plagiarism-free essay at Essay Nights for as little as $10. The link is in the description. See you next time.